everyone. Hi, Cheryl Arkle. Hello, I'm back. Cheryl Arkle, Better Reading. I'm here today on my own. The crew is actually here in the office, but they're all camera shy today for some reason. So it's just me. Cheryl Arkle, Better Reading. Welcome everyone. It's been a very long while since I've been here. Welcome to What Are You Reading? We all know how it works. You tell me what you're reading. We'll tell you what we're reading. And lots of conversation about books and what's happening out there. Hello. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Carolyn. Welcome, everybody. We've missed you. I've missed you. It's been so many weeks since I've been here. What are people reading? Tell me what you're reading. Lisa says hi. Carolyn says hi, Cheryl. It's wonderful to see you back. We have missed you very much. Thank you, Carolyn. I have just read Demon Copperhead by the new Barbara Kingsolver. Everyone is talking about that book. Do you know, I haven't read it yet, but it's, as you say, Carolyn, it's heartbreaking with splendid prose, and you couldn't put it down. And I think a lot of people are saying that. She's a beautiful writer. I've just finished reading Glenda Lark's, The Tangled Lands. Judy is reading Mad Honey by Jodi Picoult. And Julie says, so good to see you back, Cheryl. Okay, I have been away. Welcome, everybody. Tell me what you're reading, and I'll tell you what we're reading here at Better Reading. Now, I do want to do a big shout out because I haven't been well. I was in a hospital, and I want to do a shout out to everybody at Royal Prince Alfred Hospital, the nurses and the doctors. Can I just say that the care I got was second to none. And I went in via emergency, and I was there for quite a while, I think nearly 2 weeks all up. And you know, the Australian health system was absolutely terrific. And those doctors and nurses saved my life. So thank you to everybody at RPA. And thank you to all the well wishes that I got from you people at home, to all our readers. And also a big thank you to Jane and the team at Better Reading, who held the fort so well for me while I was away. So thank you, everybody. Okay, I'm going to start talking about what we're reading here. We're going to start with Yellowface. Has anybody read this yet? This is a really, really interesting story. It's about a writer who actually claims the manuscript of a dead author. It's really, everyone's talking about this at the moment. It's called Yellowface. It's written in the first person. It looks at diversity, it looks at racism, and it looks at cultural appropriation. A really, really good read. It's got a great buzz around it. And I think it's already on the bestseller list. So that's out now and ready to go. Let me know if you've read it. Okay, all right, I'm getting my mojo back and let me see all these comments. This is my first week back at work and certainly my first week back in the office. Julietta, hi Julietta, she says, great to see you, thank you. And Julietta's currently reading Dreamers and Schemers. And feeling very intelligent. It's by Frank Buongiorno. Okay, I think feeling intelligent is very important, isn't it? Now, who else? Julie says, so good to see you back, Cheryl, and looking really well. Thank you. Thank you so much. Emma says, hi, Better Reading team. Great to be back. Yes, thank you, Emma. I am so happy to be back. Claire, welcome back, Cheryl. I have just finished Untethered by Ayesha Anoon. What a thought-provoking, amazing book. I think we talked about that at some point while I was away. Is that right? Untethered. Okay, Malvina. Hi, Malvina. Well, she says, welcome back, Cheryl. Hope you're feeling much better now. I am feeling so much better. Malvina's just read The Bookshop on Jacaranda Street by Marlish Glory, a warm-hearted book. Helen says, hi, Cheryl. Hope you're well. Welcome back. Thank you, Helen. I'm so happy to be back. Helen is reading The Last No by Stina Jackson. Lisa, Cheryl, I'm finally reading Falling by TJ Newman on your recommendation. Loving it so far. I think she's even got a new one this year. Is that right? There is a new one coming this year. I thought so. Jane, I've just finished Suitcase of Dreams and now reading The Secret Affair by Erica James. Emma is currently reading The Collected Regrets of Clover by Nikki Bremer. So lovely and bittersweet. Julie is currently reading Karen Brooks's it's called An Arc, which is a proof as well. And it's called The Escapades of Tribulation Johnson. Wow, what a story. Is that through our preview arc, I wonder? Anyway, if it is, have we done that book? Yeah, we have. Okay. I want to talk a little bit about preview. If you would like to review books, all you need to do is to sign up to our weekly newsletter, which I'm sure most of you are already there. We offer 2 to 3 books a week, and all you need to do is click sign up for a book, and we've got some kind of random selector, chooses 50 to 100 people, and you will get a copy of that book to keep. It's usually a proof or an arc to keep and to review for us. Okay, Melissa says, welcome back, Cheryl. Thank you. Melissa's reading The Dictionary of Lost Words by Pip Williams, really enjoying it. It's wonderful. And the second book, which is called The Bookbinder of Jericho, I think, is also out. There's a link here to our review of Yellowface if you want to read it. I think it's Book of the Week. Emma is looking forward to Yellowface. Julie says, Jane Harvey, I was unable to focus when I started Suitcase of Dreams. She's talking to Jane. Should I try again? Jill says hi to everybody. Karen Murphy says, hi, Cheryl, welcome back. I'm reading The Homecoming by Kate Morton and listening to The Missing Sister by Lucinda Riley. I'm also waiting for Resurrection by Roger Simpson to arrive in the mail as a preview book. Thanks, Better Reading. Pleasure. It's such a great program. It's great for readers. Kim says, so happy to see you back. Thank you so much, and I'm so happy to be back. All right, Disappearance in Fiji by Nilma Rayo. This is a really charming debut novel. It's set in Fiji in 1914. It explores the effects of colonialism, and I recorded a podcast with her. So interesting and such a good listen. Now, listen, we're releasing so many podcasts. We've now got 2 podcasts. We've got the podcast Stories Behind the Story, which is with me. Do we want to put up some artworks decks for podcasts? Oh, there they are. So we've got Book Chat with Carolyn, and we just released one of those yesterday or today. Of course, we hadn't done one for a couple of weeks because I wasn't available. We've got Stories Behind the Story, which is interviewing authors, and they tell us their story on how they came to write. We've got Be Better, which is with Jane, where she interviews authors about health and well-being and mind, body, spirit and meditating and all the things that I should be doing and I don't do. And then we've got the What Are You Reading podcast, which we put out every now and then as well. So don't forget, jump on, have a listen, and please, if you do like what you're hearing, please rate us and give us a review, because that helps us go up the algorithm or something. Okay. Oh, Kelly Rimmer. Look at this book, The Paris Agent. We love Kelly. Wonderful writer. 2 ordinary women become secret agents in World War II. She is such a lovely writer. We've got her coming into the office at some point to do, I think it's book club. We might even be able to get her to do What Are You Reading? But there's Kelly Rimmer. I know you all love reading her, and she's fantastic. What else have we got? Oh, Robin Harding. This is a beautiful, twisty thriller. It explores themes of homelessness and coercive control. Now, very, very difficult subjects, of course, but she just writes in such a beautiful way. It's called The Drowning Woman, and that's out now as well. There's so many good books. Isabel Allende, The Wind Knows My Name. I spoke to her very, very recently, which is the 3rd time I think I've recorded a podcast with Isabel. Can I tell you, I think she's 80 this year. She looks magnificent. She's still working full time. She's still writing wonderful books. This one is wonderful. It's a multi-generational story that spans different continents and really focuses on immigration and why people leave their homeland. Very, very timely. We had such a wonderful chat. Listen to the podcast, read the book, and she's terrific. She lives in San Francisco, actually. So one of the times that I was over there, I went over and met with her, and we did it in person, which was such a privilege. Okay, so what are you reading? You tell me what you're reading. I've got lots of things to tell you about. Top 50 kids. So you know how we do the top 100 adults? We are now running the promotion for top 50 kids. And everybody can vote. You can vote, your kids can vote, your grandkids can vote. So we want to know what you think the top 50 kids books are at the moment. Now, like with the top 100, if you vote and you go in the draw automatically to win the top 50 kids books, and I think we've got 10 or 11 packs to give away, haven't we, Natalie? Or seven packs to give away. So that's on. You can vote on our website. You can go to our kids' Facebook page. Yeah, you can do whatever to vote. But if you do vote, you can win all 50 kids' books. And I'm sure you've got a lot of people, little people around you that will really enjoy it. Okay, James Comey. I think we do. The book's at home. I've just finished reading it, called Central Park West. So he was the director of, I think it was the FBI. Is that right? Yeah, when Hillary was running for pre-selection for president. Anyway, he's the one that outed Hillary and the emails, and there's a lot of controversy around that, if you like. But also Trump sacked him ceremoniously, as we all remember. But he has now taken to fiction. And in the early days of being a district attorney, he was actually prosecuting the mob in New York. And this is a fictional account based around that. I really enjoyed it. It's a thriller. It's about the mob. There's some really interesting characters, and all based on people he knew. We've got a female protagonist, and she's a DA, and there's some really great relationships. I really enjoyed it. It's called Central Park West. The podcast was fantastic. I love speaking with him. I spoke to him via Zoom, and he wasn't shy in terms of answering questions, and he didn't kind of hide. I asked him some big questions, and he was great in his response and in answering them. Anyway, this is his first fiction, and listen to the podcast because I think he says he's going to write some more. Okay, all right. What else have we got? Jessie says hello. Good to see you back. She's reading Black Lies by Mercedes Mercier and Daughters of Manjuril by Rajasi Viara. Now, I'm sure I didn't get that right, but excuse the accent. Rita, looking well, Cheryl. Thank you so much. Rita's just finished Obsession by Nicole Madigan. Have Yellowface and the Collected Regrets on her to be read pile. This is Yellowface, and that's what she's got on her to be pile. Okay, storylines. That's what I'm reading at the moment. It's by Carrie Cox. It's a novel about how we see ourselves in an age of distortion. It's insightful, wise, and incredibly moving. It is really also so timely, like how we see ourselves, how other people see us, how I think, so many people are obsessed with aging. People are obsessed with youth. People are obsessed, if you've got straight hair, people want curly hair. If they've got curly hair, they want straight hair. And really, identity is such a struggle for many people at the moment. And this looks at that. It's a fiction book, beautifully written, deeply moving. It's also a bit funny as well. And this is out now. Okay, what else have we got out there? So much is happening. Let me catch up to where I am. Joy Bell. Hi, Joy Bell. Joy Bell's reading The Paper Palace by Miranda Cowley Heller. Leanne. Hi, Leanne. Leanne just finished Identity by Nora Roberts. Couldn't put it down. Isn't that amazing? She's been writing for so long, and every book is always a bestseller. That's fantastic, isn't it? Okay, there's a link that Dex has put up there to sign up for preview if you haven't already. Jill Wright just finished Southern Aurora by Mark Brandy. Well, don't we love Mark? Is that his new book? Yes, it is, because it's preview. We're going to get Mark in. We just love Mark Brandy. He writes crime. He lives in Melbourne. He's a great friend of Better Reading. And I'm so glad that you are all enjoying his new book. More to come on Mark Brandy's new book. Mary says, hello all. Hi, Mary. Helen, hi, Cheryl. Welcome back. Thank you. I am back. Thanks to Better Reading, I'm reading an arc of The Paris Agent by Kelly Rimmer. which we've just talked about here. There it is. And I hope you're she's loving it. I was going to say, I hope you're enjoying it, Helen, and you are. Mary says, welcome back. Thank you, Mary. I'm so happy to be back. Wendy, hi, Cheryl and all. Sorry you've been sick. Thank you, Wendy. I'm so much better. Hope I am. Wendy is reading The Money Club and about to read Amazing Grace Adams by Fran Littlewood. It is for our physical book club. I've actually read a few pages and it's drawing me in. How many of you are still in a book club? I'd love to know that. Are you in a book club? Let me know if you're in a book club. And let me know, do you meet monthly or do you meet bi-monthly? Let me know. I'd be really curious to see how many people are part of it. I'm not part of a book club. Well, I am in a way because I'm speaking to all our lovely people. I'm speaking to you. I'm part of this bigger book club and also the book club at work, if you like. But I still, in my friends in San Francisco are all in a book club, and that's been going monthly, I think, for quite a number of years. So that's interesting. Tell me if you're in a club and tell me how often you meet. Jane Harvey says, yes, keep reading The Munich Girl because it's good. It's worth it. Okay. All right. So there's a review of A Disappearance in Fiji, and Dex has put up the link. If you want to listen to the book chat podcast with Caroline Overington and I, there's a link there. Please, if you can, remember to review our podcast. Faye says, good to see you, Cheryl. Thank you, Faye. Faye is reading The Drowning Woman by Robert Harding. Segue, here it is, right here. Where is it? Here we go, right here. There you go. Now, what else have I got here? Oh, Where Lights Meet Water. I spoke to Susan Patterson. We're going to bring her in. We're going to do a special book club with her. Everyone is talking about the book. I had a chat with her on our podcast. It's Where Light Meets Water by Susan Patterson, and it is really a beautiful first novel. So I'm not going to tell you any more because we are going to do more with her. And as I said, we're going to bring her in for a very special book club that we'll tell you about as well. Okay, have I covered everything I meant to be covering? Okay, all right, good. Denise says, welcome back, Cheryl. Just finished Home Before Night by J.P. Pomare. Love him. I think J.P. Pomare and Mark Brandy are friends. Is that right, Jane? I think they are.
They were certainly at our dinner. I think they knew each other.
They did, didn't they? Jane's here today, but she's camera shy today for some reason. Yvonne is reading Candace Fox's Fire. Julietta, loving the book chats with Caroline Overington. Thank you. I'm so glad. We have so much fun doing those. She comes into the office and we do them in person, which I really love. And she's got so much knowledge about a broader range of books. So it's a really nice compliment, because what ours is probably more narrow. Caroline Overington, for those that don't know, is the book editor for the Australian Review. So you can see in the review section in books, she puts that together every week, and sometimes we feature it as well. Mary said that she bought The Paris Agent today, so she bought that. Jessie said she's looking forward to reading The Paris Agent. There you go, up again. Yvonne just read The Paris Agent, good read. Jay just read The Drowning Woman. It was excellent. Gosh, you people are ahead of me today, reading just about everything. I'm not telling you anything new. Emma, that is such a stunning cover. The Wind Knows My Name. Isn't it beautiful? Yes. There are so many lovely covers here. Oh, that's what she was talking about. I'm going to put it up. That's the Isabella Allende. There we go. It is this really stunning cover. Mary said the Fiji book I would love to read. Well, you should, Mary, because we highly recommend it. Oh, and Kim said she's just been reading Isabel's previous book called Violetta. Amazing writer. She really is an amazing writer. Okay. Helen, highly recommend the book I finished last night, The Killing Kind by Jane Casey. Gail, Vika and Linda Bull's book, seeing them live next week. Do you know I love them? I haven't read the book, but I love them. I love their music. Mary says that Storylines looks good, and it does. And here it is so that you can see it. Joy Bell, Love the Money Club. Judy is in a book club and we meet monthly. Thank you, Judy. Carolyn, I'm in a book club that meets monthly. Faye, I'm in a book club and we meet monthly. There you go. Mary, online book club, video chat once a month for each on Facebook. She's part of the Rachel Johns book club and the reading couch run by author Lisa Island. Fantastic. Kaz is reading the Money Club. Lisa, yes, is in a book club that meets monthly, February to November. Then we pick a book to read over Christmas. Love the connection with readers. It's fantastic, isn't it? I'm really glad to hear all of that. Emma, I'm 3 at the moment, all monthly, but I don't always read the book. So she's in a book club. It's monthly, but she doesn't always read the book. Well, I think, sometimes you just go for the wine, right? I mean, when I was in a book club, I used to do that. Malvina is in a few book clubs that meet monthly, a couple online, and one that meets about every 3 months, a bit more low-key, but very enjoyable. Oh, isn't that wonderful, Malvina? And so you must be reading multiple books for that book club, but I know you're a good reader. Jill has a book club and they meet monthly and we do Australian authors. That's fantastic. Wendy is in a book club attached to her local library. We have been doing this 15 plus years, 10 to 12 books per year, $40 per year, get a box of 10 books, the same title, monthly, and meet members. Oh, what a wonderful idea, Wendy. Thank you. So what do I got? Cindy is listening to an audiobook at the moment, The Prettiest Delicious Cafe by Daniel Hawkins. What a lovely title. But recently read Duckler Orange for Breakfast by Karina May, which I really enjoyed. Faye, we have picked a book for over Christmas too. And that's fantastic. Jessie is in an online book club, Rachel Johns online book club, The Reading Couch, Global Girls online book club, and Reese Witherspoon's book club are all on Facebook. Well, that's fantastic. Okay, I think we're out of time. Thanks for being with me today. I've really enjoyed being back. Love seeing you all on Facebook. Love reading your comments. And whatever I missed today, I always catch up on tonight. Really happy to be back. Again, thank you to all the crew at Better Reading that were holding the fort so well while I was away. But thank you to you because I got a lot of well wishes from you lovely people at home and I really appreciate it. So that's it for me today. Thank you so much and we'll see you next week.